I saw a video the other day where this man, a doctor, was talking about how grapes are literally sugar bombs. Like, you might as well just eat a chocolate bar. There's that much sugar in a serving of grapes. And I thought, how ridiculous is that, that something so natural with one ingredient can be made to seem like this horrible thing for your body. Like, no wonder all of us are so darn confused about what to do with the food we eat. Now, I am a big fan of everything in moderation, except for things that are really, really bad for you. Maybe don't have them at all. But most things I think we can have in moderation. And I am a huge fan of fruit. I'm just gonna wash up these grapes and strawberries that I got. I do the little baking soda hack where you put your fruit inside a little bit of water and baking soda, especially if it's not organic. I make sure to do that for sure. And you just leave it in there for a couple minutes and then rinse it off, let it dry. And that's the key, letting it dry. If you let the fruit dry, then I find it still lasts a long time. Whereas if you don't let it dry and you store it wet, then it does tend to like go moldy and go off faster. Put a little more cold water in there. But I think it's so interesting that we're faced now with all this information about what foods to eat, and why, and what foods to avoid. And I love having things that are as natural as possible, and then adding in things that support my goals that are maybe, you know, a little bit more on the other direction. So for example, I think that supplements are natural, but I do know that a supplement does not make up for a healthy diet. So I do my best to have a healthy diet. I do my best to eat fresh fruits and vegetables every day, to have good quality proteins, to have, you know, the most natural carbs that I can find, healthy fats, all of those things. All of that is important. But I still have wine, chocolate, processed foods in moderation. I just don't make those the mainstay of my diet and what I eat, right? Now, I know for me, I've always found that if I'm eating a ton of protein or just a bunch of protein shakes and stuff like that, it really does bother my stomach. And I think a lot of you can probably relate to that if you've ever gone off and tried to do a bunch of protein shakes or anything like that. For many of us, they just don't feel right in our belly. We're like bloated, uncomfortable. You end up feeling like your stomach actually looks worse when you're trying to do something good for you. So that's why I love Amino H2O, because it's essentially like a calorie, carb, and sugar-free protein shake that you just mix with water. It tastes incredible, and it provides your body with the building blocks of lean muscle tissue, just the way that protein does. Amino acids are what is inside protein that we consume. Our body breaks it down and then uses it to repair and protect and preserve our muscle and our curves. Remember, as women especially, our muscle is going down year after year, just naturally, whether you're working out or not. It's obviously better if you are active and working out, then you're not gonna lose as much as if you weren't. But I have Amino H2O. This one's completely empty. I'm waiting on my next order to come in. We just got some wild watermelon in stock. It's been sold out for a long time, so we're excited we were able to get a small order in for that. But I like to have this because I know that it's safeguarding the muscle that I've built and also protecting like the future gains that I'm gonna be getting. I'm just able to repair and recover so much better, so much more quickly post-workout. So I'm not experiencing that muscle soreness or just overall feeling of tiredness post-workout, because we also have an electrolyte matrix in here. So not only are your muscles getting what you need, but your blood is too, helping to really balance that pH, give us that natural energy, endurance, and stamina of a sports drink, without all the sugar and carbs and calories that are inside things like that. So I absolutely love this. I'm very sad to be out of it. I just had to do a workout with no Amino H2O in the house, and I'll tell you, I really felt a difference. And it's not just me, people in our community too have been using Amino H2O for years and do not want to be without it because they notice how they feel when they don't have it. They're more sore post-workout. They don't have as much energy or motivation during their workout. They feel more tired, exhausted, and depleted, and their results just don't come as fast. So those are all of the reasons why I absolutely love Amino H2O. I'm like waiting at my door for it to finally be delivered because yeah, we were out of that wild watermelon. So I do have a special deal that is exclusive only to our Facebook and Instagram followers. And it is a stock up and save event where you are gonna get free bottles, up to 2 free bottles, depending on how many bottles you purchase. I think you're absolutely going to love the flavor and the way you feel when you're having it. Plus, it satisfies a sweet tooth. When I'm having that little sweet treat to look forward to each day, I don't find myself reaching for other sweets because I've already kind of satisfied that, but I've done it in a way that's in line with my goals, gonna help get me the best results ever. And I notice a huge difference when I am religious about having it 4 times a week. I'm currently working out 4 times a week. I'm focusing on shaping muscle to help boost my metabolism, and that's exactly what Amino H2O can help you do too. So tap the special link around this video, leave me a question if you have any, and I will see you on the next page. Big hugs, lots of love, bye-bye.